still in derp here. Wait, no, redo. Okay. Hey guys, it's still in friend here. Doesn't more like it. Today we're gonna react to Triforce heros-pbg. I know PPG, he's my favorite YouTuber. So, stupid hand. Okay, let's begin. If there's ads, I will just. Zelda.
Zelda game that came out recently, The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes for the 3DS. So I'm gonna talk about it. I mean, I guess it would be pretty weird if a new Zelda game came out around Zelda month and
Hold on, I gotta turn off. Never mind. You guys can see good with lighting.
never did. Right? Triforce Heroes. What is it? What's it about? What is it? What is it? Is it a game? Yes.
Yes.
Let's play it. As I do with most games I'm excited for, I intentionally went into Triforce Heroes knowing very little about it. I avoided the commercials, any gameplay previews, etc., so I could experience it with a completely fresh look. And one of the things that first stood out to me is how silly the game is. And I mean that in a good way. The game has a lot of charm and funny humor.
Yeah.
Seriously, right? Funny humor? That's quite the redundancy there. It's definitely not the typical epic adventure that you'd expect from most Zelda titles, but it's a nice change of pace for a handheld game. Now, don't get me wrong, it still has some of what you'd be used to seeing in Zelda, but this time there's a bigger emphasis on silly characters and a lighthearted story. And that story takes place not in Hyrule, but in Hytopia, a quote-unquote fashion-obsessed land home to the princess as well as fashion icon Styla. But not everyone is a fan of Styla's unbearably cute fashion sense. Specifically, the Drablands Witch. So she sends Princess Styla a present, but it's not just any present, it's a trap present that forces her to wear an ugly brown bodysuit that's so uncool. And she can't get out of it, so that makes her and everybody else really bummed. So it's up to you and 2 other heroes to save the day. Or if you prefer, you can play by yourself, in which case you'll be accompanied by 2 doppels, which are basically soulless duplicates of Link that you can switch between at will in order to solve and complete puzzles.
It's creepy. That's creepy. Good.
While the single-player mode is pretty enjoyable, this game was definitely made with multiplayer in mind. The majority of my playtime was with my friends and fellow
think I
YouTubers
should
Projared
do
and Gerard in
multiplayer
preparation for
more
Gerard's
like it
completionist
than
video. And
that
I
creepy
personally
single
found it
player.
much more enjoyable than playing by myself. Are you ready? Okay.
This is gonna be a fact. I never played a Zelda game. And that's a fact. Oh! Again. I'm serious. I never played a Zelda game. That's terrible because I love. No. Don't hate on me, guys. I never played a Zelda game. It's just. I never did. It's not my thing. Hey, is that a bomb costume?
Whose fault was that? You tell.
Furry.
Well, my fault. The main portion of the game involves you and crew fighting your way through dungeons.
Is that a giant stone
Most
ball?
of the puzzles will involve a lot
Never
of teamwork.
mind.
Or you can just do what I do and have your friends carry you everywhere. Gerard's just carrying me. I mean, use teamwork. Go, teamwork.
Go!
Yay.
Yeah.
For example, you often need to pick each other up in order to attack an enemy or hit a switch. But it gets increasingly challenging and more complicated the further you go. Luckily, the game gives you some emotes you can use to communicate with. Wait for it. I like it. Well, honestly, they're kind of useless. But that doesn't make them any less amazing and adorable. And the pom-pom one is by far my favorite. But if you ask me, the best part of the dungeoning is the boss fights. Not only are they a lot of fun, but they're probably
Metroid.
Without really solid teamwork,
That's weird.
Peanut Butter Pleationist clearly has that.
Or maybe a Metroid? I don't know.
Oh, there's so many. Austin gave me a bomb. I was about to explode.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Each dungeon is separated
It's almost
into 4
done.
sections, and once you complete them,
I don't know if it's 10 minutes or 5 minutes. I don't know how long this video will get.
And I swear I never get any of the good ones. Gerard, every time. Every freaking time.
And I got a silver.
The rich get richer. Oh, we get killed us peasants over here. I guess that's just the kind of world we live in, isn't it? As I briefly mentioned earlier,
Wait, hold on.
the items and materials
Hold on.
live in.
Is that math? No, we're not putting math in my videos.
Isn't it? As I briefly
Ugh.
mentioned earlier,
I hate
is all
math.
about fashion. The items and materials you collect in dungeons can be given to Madame Couture, who will then use them to create many different costumes that are totes adorbs. No, seriously, a lot of them really are cute. Even outfits that are supposed to look tough are adorable. Aw, you're so big and strong, aren't you? Yeah, so big and strong. Yes, you are. And oh yeah,
Strong.
costumes, they are really important in this game. In fact, I probably should have mentioned them already. Hey everybody, I'm Peanut Butter Goober, and I do videos about video games here on my channel, and I'm real good at them. Please subscribe. One of my favorites for sure is Princess Zelda's dress, the legendary
Subscribe.
dress. Yes, that's right.
Six.
Link can wear dresses, and I like it. I mean, it's 2015. Get with the times, people. Come on. And the costumes don't just look good, they also give you bonuses and perks. For example, the legendary dress makes hearts spawn more often, the cozy parka allows you to not slip on the ice, and the Kokiri clothes allow you to shoot 3 arrows instead of 1. At first they may seem somewhat gimmicky, but in reality they're a lot of fun to use, and they can even be incredibly useful when selected in the proper levels. Not to mention that they add a lot of replayability to the
I'm more
courses and
focused
game as a whole.
on my iPad, because I have an iPad. And never mind.
Are exclusively linear experiences, needing to collect certain items in